All right. Here we go. Here we go. Did you give me a share screen access?
Let's see.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Mm,
All right. All
there,
right.
there it is. Good, good, good. All right. All right. This is what we're gonna go on. This is it. Desktop. That's it. That's the desktop, right? That's right. Okay. Can everybody see my screen? And please let me know if the screen doesn't move, or sometimes it does that. Good morning, everyone. How is everybody on this Wednesday morning, which is May the 3rd? May the 3rd. You know, a lot of people are getting their checks today or have gotten the checks on the 1st. The problem is, what are you going to do with the money that you have? One of the things that I always say is that you have to create a spending plan. We don't like the word budget. Nobody do. Nobody do. Nobody like budget. Okay. But one thing that I will say, if I can show you how to spend your money wisely, would it be effective enough to you to do so? I hope so. Today, we're gonna continue with the how to invest $1,000 today. If you had $1,000, what would you do with it? One the gentleman asked said, "Well, after saving $1,000, I taught him how to save $1,000." Then he asked, after I teach him how to save $1,000, well, what to do with it? Well, I got the money now. What to do with it? So I created some slides for you all to show you exactly something that you can do with $1,000. It may not be everything, but this is something that you can do with $1,000. And we're going to be talking about that today. But first, I want to get back to my spending plan. Back to my spending plan before I even get started with this. And the reason why that, because we need to know where our money is going. And the only way that we're going to know where our money is going is actually have some type of budgeting, spending plan, some type of notation device. And hey, I got this amount of money coming in. I have that amount of money going out, and I know where everything is. And if you don't have that, then you just spending your money, and you don't know where it's going. You don't know if your money is going to things that you need or things that you want. You don't know that, so you have to find some type of spending plan or get some type of where your money is going, some type of advice or guide where your money is going to show you exactly what is happening. I'm getting ahead of myself here. I show you exactly what's happening with your money. So, but you need that. And if you don't do that, then I'll say again, you are just really kind of like going to work, coming back home, paying bills, going to work, come back home, paying bills, going to work, come back home, paying bills. That get old quickly. So you want to know, you want to go on vacation, you want to enjoy life, you want to go see the world, you want to do something, pick your grandkids in school, you want to do something different rather than just going to work and coming back home. You want to do something different. So if you put that into your budget, that you want to go to school, that you want to go to buy a car, that you want to get out of debt. And getting out of debt is one of the first things that you really, really want to do. If you have credit card debt, okay, I'm not talking about a car, and I'm definitely not talking about a house, because the house it takes a little bit longer. But if you can get out of all other debt besides the house, you'd be surprised how much interest that you will be able to save. If your credit cards are 17 and a half to 28% interest, that means that's 28 cents out of every dollar that you are giving away. And you have to take that money back from the credit card companies by paying them off. Now, I do have some videos earlier that's going to show you how to pay off the credit cards earlier. If I don't have them already, I have some that is coming up that I'm putting together, show you how when to pay your credit cards off, how to pay your credit cards off, and how to use the credit card companies like they use you. Okay. But again, you have to have a spending plan. And if you don't have some type of plan that is showing you exactly where your money is going, then you don't know. Okay. So today topic, let's look at it again. I kind of touched on this a little bit last week. I'm going to touch on it today. I got some more. I didn't finish last week, so I'm going to go through the whole program again. And it's called How to Invest $100 Today. Excuse me, $1,000. If you got $1,000 a day, How would you invest it? Do you know where to put your money to make your money grow? See, one of the things about debt's gonna be always. You're always gonna owe somebody. Light bill, water bill, utilities, car rent, a mortgage. You're always gonna owe somebody something. Even if you pay those off, the utilities coming up, the insurance is coming up. So you're always gonna owe somebody something. So my question to you, if you had $1,000 a day, where would you put it? What would you do with it? Do you know how to safely put that $1,000, make that $1,000 grow to make another $1,000? Well, today we're going to talk about that. So today is how to invest $1,000 a day, make your money work for you. And I'm always about making the money work because I don't want to work for my money. I want my money to make work for me. So here we go today. Today's lesson. Basically, is always a strategy to kill debt and increase wealth. We want to build and increase your credit and credit score. How to build wealth through different business strategies. How to leave a legacy for your family, and effective tax strategies. All of those things will bring money into your pocket. So, invest $1,000 quote, but the value of the foundation is not only what you can build it on, but how long it lasts. See, the problem is most people can make the money, but can they keep it? Keeping the money that you make is the ideal principle of working, not to not to just work and to pay bills and to go home and have a groundhog's day. Okay, you want to be able to take your money that you work for and put it in some type of foundation, wealth foundation platform to build it and to make it grow, because your money can outwork you. Your money doesn't have vacations. Your money don't have to go on sick time. Your money never asks for a raise. Your money don't say the dog ate the homework. Your money never say I'm stuck in traffic. Your money never says any of those particular things that the humanistic characters do, because when you put your money to work, it works for you until you stop it. While you are sleeping, your money is working. While you're eating at the restaurant, you're laying on the beach, you're flying in an airplane, or you are just enjoying families and friends at the movie, your money is working. And that's what you want, because you should work for your money one time and your money should work for you for the rest of your life. So we have to take this $1,000 and build a foundation on it. Now everybody's different. Everybody's different. So how you build your foundation might be different. Somebody want to build on stocks, somebody build on bonds, some might go to mutual funds, some might do other type of things, real estate. But however you build it, you need to build that foundation. Okay. And one more thing, you need to start early. The earlier you start, the better you start. If you start at 18, you're a whole lot better than starting at 35. Okay. And most people don't really get it until about their 30s, because they get, I'm young and I'm gonna go blow my mind, have fun. That's okay. But you don't understand that you keep living, you're gonna get older. And as you get older, your needs will make you a little bit greater. You might have family, might have kids, or whatever. So you got to build some kind of foundation now. Start young. Start now. And if you're older, and if you're in your 40s, hey, start now. When is the best time to start a spending plan? Right now. When is the best time to start an investment? Right now. When is the best time to start saving? Right now. Do it now, because that is the best time. Whatever happened in the past, happened in the past, but you have to start sometime. And why not start now? Okay, great. Where to invest $1,000? Okay, so you got $1,000 to invest. Boy, you've been stacking your paper. You're doing well, so you got $1,000. Okay, so what are your investment options? You got the money now. Okay, well, what do you invest? You got the income tax check came in. You got a bonus from the job. You did some side hustles, jobs and stuff like that. Now you got this little extra money, and now it just burning a hole in your pocket. Isn't it funny how when you have no money, that your pockets don't itch? But isn't it funny when you have money, you just seem like you're antsy and you got to go spend it? So you got to understand that is the psychological concept within your mind that's saying money is not a tool, that money need to be spent. But let me tell you something, money is a tool. It needs to be worked. A part of working your money is actually spending it, but you got to work that money. You got to let that money work for you. Okay. So you got $1,000. What are your investment options? Okay, here we go. 10 things you need to know for investment. I got to give you 10 things first. One thing, investment is never a vacuum. It's never a good idea. Putting all your money just like it, just to one thing. You need to diversify. Okay. Now, if you got a program that's working good, KFC do chicken right. All they do is chicken. Okay. But they have French fries, they have soda, they have drink, they have all the kind of, but their main thing is chicken. McDonald's main thing is not hamburgers. McDonald's is real estate. The hamburgers is a sidekick because they invest in real estate. So they put their money where it grows and they know it's going to work good for them. So you need to be diversified. Number two is you have to have an average advantage over the pros. So there are some things that you can do that the pros can do because they are licensed and they can do certain things by law. Okay, but you can go into the drip program and do half, put $10 here, $12 over there, $5 over here, $50 there, and start building up your financial wherewithal. So you have the advantage of the pros in doing that. Okay. Asset allocation is the most important thing to invest. Where is your money going when you get ready to invest it? Do you know? Have you done your research? Did you do your due diligence? Because you just don't put money in programs without investigating them out. Who is the president? How long he been the president? Where's the company going? Where the company came from? How long the company been in existence? Do you know the new product that the company is putting out? You need to know more about the company. Know about where you putting your money when you get ready to start investing in. And investing is risky. Now, if you don't want no risk. There's three buckets that we talked about last week. That there's a low bucket, there's a medium bucket, and there's a high bucket of investing of risk. So your low risk bucket, if you want CDs and all that kind of stuff like that's low risk. Okay. Medium risk, you started getting into some mutual funds, some other different things. High risk is single stocks is more risky. Okay. And options and all those other different things. So you have to look at your risk tolerance before you start investing. Do I want to save? I want to make money safely. Oh, I'm a risk taker, man. I'm a risk taker. I'm a risk taker. There's no problem. I'm gonna put in the highest amount because the amount, to be honest with you, the lower the risk, the less money you make. The higher the risk, the more money that you make. And that's generally the case because that's generally the case. Okay. So, and I have a concept that those buckets feeds each other as well. Um, know your risk and know your return. Now, hold on just a second. You know your risk. What you want to do, those three buckets we're talking about. What is your return level? What are you expecting from the investing that you're putting out? What are you expecting from it? I expect a 5% return on my money monthly. I expect X, Y, and Z return on my money a year. I expect at least a 15% return a year. And that's more than the average. Okay. 7% return. Whatever it is, you need to see what the product is offering, but you go look at their past performance. But it's not a guarantee of future performance, but their past performance would tell you exactly what they've done in the past, and it would tell you exactly what they have made. So you can kind of look forward to the anticipation of what the company may do in the next coming years. Here's another, the rule of 72. What is the rule of 72? Well, I'm glad you asked. The rule of 72 says how long it takes to double your money. And I don't know why this works. I don't know why 72 works, but this number works. You take the rule of 72 times by the interest rate, it would tell you how many years it takes for your money to double. So if it's six, I think 6 going to 72, 18 times. So that's going to be, I don't know, 18 times, 16, 10, 18, 16, 12 times, 12 times. It's going to take you 12 years for your money to double if your interest rate was 6%. So that's how they do it. So this is common math that you can learn before you start investing, how to make your money grow. Because listen, when you put the money, when you give your money up to somebody else's hand, then it's out of your control. Okay, so you need to know this stuff beforehand. Never allow the tax dog to wag the tail of your portfolio. Don't worry about taxes. If you're making money, don't worry about paying the tax. There are some ways out there that you can alleviate the taxes that you have to pay to the government, and legally. I'm not trying to legally alleviate the taxes. So that there's tax-free funds out there you can put your money and go tax-free. One of them is the Roth IRA. Well, I think we're going to talk about that a little bit earlier, a little bit later. But you never let the tax down. Don't worry about the taxes. Make the money. You pay the taxes later. If you've invested $100 and you have made $2,000 off of it, are you concerned about the taxes? Oh man, I got to pay $250 in taxes. But look what you made off of a minimum amount. So that's how you have to think when you're investing. Okay. Watch what you read and read. The situation is when you start investing in a program, the Pacific program from a company, if the company writes the article, the company's going to write a positive article about themselves, about their company. Okay. They're not, do you ever hear a company, oh, I'm a bad company. Oh, we waste people money. Oh, well, if you give us our money, we're gonna do frivolous things. They're not gonna say that. They're gonna say that we have opportunity to gain and make your money grow, and we are diversified. We are this, we've been on the business in this many years, and we have these things going. This is our future growth. That's how they talk. So watch what you read. Read stuff that's not nonpartisan. I can't get the word up. Nonpartisan, which means is that nobody have any interest in that. So they don't have stock in that particular company. They don't have ownership in that particular company. They have no interest in that company. They can write a true report of that company. They're not getting paid for that company. They can write a true report about that company. Okay. Well-established companies do not always make great stock. They don't. Because well-established companies goes away. You guys already know about the Sun Valley Bank that closed, went bankrupt about 2 months ago. I mean, a good bank had a lot of money in the bank, okay, but some investment went wrong. Since then, they had two more banks that have collapsed and went away. Okay, but the situation is just because the thing is doing good now, it doesn't mean it's going to do good in the future. That's why they keep saying past performance is not indicative of future gains. Okay, what we did in the past, we did well, but we're giving you a projection of our future gains. So this is another reason why you want to do your research. You really want to do your research on this, okay? And make sure you do your due diligence, okay? This could be this one could really be the one and 1 and 2. It's more than one company out there. Just make sure you do your research. This could be the one. This could be the big one. You could make a lot of money off of it. But then the other companies are doing some of the same thing. So compare your companies, okay? Compare your companies. Look at everything that's going on with that particular company. Look at something going on with another particular company. So you should know education is the key when it coming down to investing. Because if you invest your money without education, you have a possibility of losing it. And if you lose your money because you didn't do your due diligence, it's not on the company, it's on you. Now, if you did the due diligence, and everything turned out fine and the company went down, then that's on the company. But make sure you do everything that you can do before you start to invest in your money. Okay, where to invest $1,000? Here we go. High yield savings account. High yield savings account. Okay, now you got everybody now. Since crypto is coming out and everybody trying to get into the younger people generation get into crypto, and they just buying up crypto. So the banks decided we're losing money. So the banks are running scared. So what they do, they now have high yield savings account. Oh, let's bring the interest rate back up so people can put their money back in the bank to make it safe so the bank can make money off of you. So now they're getting these high yield savings accounts. I saw one a day, 4.5%. We're going to pay you, just leave your money in there 18 months. We pay you 4.5%. 5%. They know that more people are making more money off of crypto. Okay, that's the reason why they do it. Certificate of deposit. Certificate of deposit is some of the same thing. Leave your money in for a certain time. Okay, 5 years, 4 years, 3 years, 36 months, or whatever the case may be, and we're gonna pay you X amount of dollars. These are kind of low bucket investment type. You don't have to worry about the risk, high yield saving account. Your money's going to be there. Typically, the problem, you can't get your money out until a certain amount of time. If you do get your money out, they'll charge you interest, a portion of the interest that they're going to pay you if you need your money. So these are just two small bucket things, small bucket. But another thing you can do, you can pay it on your credit card. If your credit card is 18% interest and you have $1,000 and you owe $1,100, just how much? That's 18 cents out of every dollar for that year. 18 cents out of every dollar. So you can pay the credit card down. And I have a video, like I said, we had a video not long ago talking about how to pay your credit cards. I'm gonna be going over credit cards again because that's where I'm heading. Credit cards and credit reports. That's where I'm going to right now. Buy partial share stocks. There's some companies that you can buy partial stock shares in, and I'm gonna be talking about that just a few minutes. So you can do that with $1,000, and you can take the $1,000 and buy 10 different stocks. Buy partial share, put $100 in this, $100 in that. Or you can buy 20 different stocks, put $50 in each one of them. Now you have your own mutual fund. So one go down, the other go up. So it just depends on how you want to do it. Due diligence. Build your 401k. If your company is offering you a 401k, they say if you put in $5, we'll give you $3. That's free money. That's free money. So you do the $5 with them, they give you $3. Now you have $8. You take that $8 and invest it in the market. Okay. Now, from beyond that, there's some other ways. If you want to put in more money, that's fine. But at least do the minimum with that particular company. At least do the minimum because they give you some free money. But they really making a ton of money off of you because they put that money in the market and roll that money over and over and over and over. And you've been there for 30 years and you only get a portion of what they're going to give you. That's small. They're going to give you $3 per $3 every $5 you put in. But they making millions of dollars off of that. Okay. You can open up a small business, an ice cream shop, a detail shop, washing cars, lawnmower service, something makes some extra money. I mean, you start a lawnmower service, you can make $40,000 to $50,000 this summer if you do it right. Just taking your $1,000, buying your couple of mowers, okay, weed eaters and head trimmers, and going around to the neighborhood and charging people $40 a week to cut the yard. That's $160 a month for one house. And if you do that times 10 houses, that's $1,600 that month. You have just made $600 over your $1,000 that you had to invest. And guess what? The money continue to come in all summer long. So you can do that, open up a small business. You can do a mutual fund. Mutual fund is that you buy different shares of different companies. So one mutual fund might be a stock mutual fund or might be a tech mutual fund or of that particular nature. And what they do is they go out and invest in 20, 15, 20, 30 different companies. Now, the problem with a mutual fund, now you're not going to get rich with a mutual fund due to the fact that all the cost of buying and selling that stock is going to be on you. So they're going to make the expense of buying and selling that stock in a mutual company. It's that charge on me. So you might have made 15% off your mutual fund, but you probably got a 30 or 40%. Okay, because they're going to charge you with the buying and selling of the funds. Okay, but it's a good, but you're not going to get rich for the mutual fund. Nobody get rich for the mutual fund. It's like bucket number 2. Okay, so you got bucket 1 is safe, bucket 2 is medium, bucket 3 is high risk. So this mutual fund is like a bucket 2. Okay. And got a drip program. I'm gonna be talking about dividend reinvestment programs. I'm gonna be talking about that today too. And I kind of like those because I've done those. Where to invest $1,000? Okay, here we go. You can start a Roth IRA. Well, I'm too young. I got years to retire. You don't know. Again, the younger you start, if you start at 30, if you start at 30 doing a Roth IRA rather than 50, you have more money in there. Okay, if you start at 20 and then somebody start at 35, they will never catch up with you. If you putting $100 in every month for 15 years and then making 8 or 10% interest a year. When a person starts at 35, he can put $150 in a month and he still won't catch up with you. It'll be years down the road before he catch up with you. So the earlier you start, the better the start. Because the deal is compounding interest, and that is your money making money. Then you put the money back in, it makes more money off the money that it made. This is compounding interest, compounding interest, compounding interest. So when you do a Roth IRA, it is a retirement account. A regular Roth IRA, which is called a traditional Roth IRA, is post-tax. You get your money, you put in the program, they tax you when you get it out. Okay, a Roth IRA is different. I like that better because it's pre-tax. You're taxed now. Okay, at this particular rate, when you get your money out, then there's no tax. There's no tax on none of the money. If you had a $10,000 and in 30 years your $10,000 made $3 million, you would not be taxed on the $3 million. Now that's the reason why to get a Roth, because you paid the tax on the $10,000. Now, my question to you is this: do taxes go down or do taxes go up? Generally, taxes increase. Okay, so if you have a Roth IRA, it might be to your advantage, but make sure you do your due diligence. Okay, the next thing here is you can open up a 529 educational plan. What is that? Education, these plans have changed in many years where you can start paying for your kids' college now, tuition and stuff. So by the time they get there, the tuition is already paid for. So that's a way to put $1,000. All right. You can invest in real estate trusts. We're going to talk about that a little bit later. I got some of those and we're going to talk about it here later. Okay. You also can invest in fractional shares. And we're going to talk about the fractional shares investment, like Robinhood and the different type of programs that you have where you can just buy fractional shares. If the share of a stock costs $100, you can put in $5 every week, or $5 a month, or however you want to do it. Now you bought a fraction of that particular share. Yeah, is your money growing? Yes, your money is growing. It's better than your money sitting in the bank doing nothing. Okay, here we go. Where to purchase stock? Here we go. Charles Schwab. We're going to talk about those Fidelity Investments, Interactive Brokers, Trade Station, Robinhood, TD Ameritrade. These are all brokerage companies. TD E-Trade. I had an E-Trade account for a long time. Merrill Lynch. E-Trade is one of the first one that came out, allowing you to invest in the stock market on your own. Okay. Tasty Trades. Let's break these things down right quick. I got a few more minutes here. Where to invest $1,000? Where here the minimum. Charles Schwab. Charles Schwab has been around for years. I mean, years. I remember Charles Schwab 30, 40 years ago. I ain't trying to tell you my age, but anyway, I remember Charles Schwab a long time ago. So this is some of the things how to get into Charles Schwab. This is their investment technique. Minimum balance is zero. The cost for trading stock is zero. Okay. If you do options, which is a little bit more high, and $65 per contract, that's not bad at all. Okay, it's commission free on the ETF, on all ETFs. Okay, there's a no transaction free on mutual fund, and they got 4,300 mutual funds, NFT and NFT mutual funds. They got 4,300. That's a lot that you can put your money into. It's a securable, tradable. They got stock, ETF, bonds, options, mutual funds, and futures. Okay, and those things. So they got a diverse way of diverse stock portfolio that you can invest in. Okay. They also have 24/7 support. They have more than 300 branches. Also, the accounting fees. We give it transfer your money. It's only $50 for a full transfer, $25 for a partial. So that's not. And they also have a mobile app called Schwab Mobile. So for those who like to do mobile apps, there you go. Here you go another place. Here you go another one. What is that? Fidelity. What invest $100,000? Invest $1,000. Minimum balance is the deal to open up account. Stock trade is the zero. Okay. Option trade is 65 cents per contract. Pretty much the same thing. Commission free EFT on all of them. No transaction fees on mutual fund. Now, this is good. No transaction fees for mutual fund. They got 3,400 mutual funds, and there's no transaction fee. That means you make more money. Okay. More money comes to you. Security trade, they take stocks, ETFs, bonds, mutual funds, and options. They also have, get in contact with them, they also have a 24/7 service, phone service, email, live chat. Okay. And also accounting fees, none. And they do also have a mobile app with that. So that's good. That's Fidelity. Look at another one. This is Interactive Brokers. Okay. Here we go. Same thing. Minimum open up account is zero. Stock trade is $1. Okay. And if you look at the option trade, 65 cents per contract, they got a promotion going on. If you refer a friend, they will give you $200 square for you to trade. That is not bad. Commission free ETFs, 150 commission free ETFs, okay, and all these other type of programs that they have also, and as well as the no transaction fee on mutual fund. They got 18,000 mutual funds, not as many as some of the other ones. Also, security tradable stocks, ETF bonds, mutual funds, option trading. This is what I like about this. Now, this go into Forex metals. It go into the crypto trading. So this is a good company right here. If you're interested in for Forex metals and crypto trading, you can do that as well. Customer service 24/7. They also have accounting fees. Transfer out is zero, which is very good, very good. Interactive Brokers. All right. Let's look at the next one. The next one is TradeStation. Would invest $1,000? Same thing. I'm just giving you some information so you can take a look at. Now, I'm not getting paid by none of these. I'm not even referring none of these. I'm just telling you what these companies do. Okay, so you can have an idea where maybe to put some of your money if you decide to do that. Minimum balance zero. Stock trade zero. Cost per option trade is 60 cents per contract. Commission free ETF on all of them. No transaction fee on mutual fund. Now that's good. Remember, I said the transaction fees are what eats up your money. So this is no transaction fees on your mutual fund. Okay, they do stocks, options, future ETFs, bonds, mutual funds, and cryptocurrencies. Okay. Also, customer service. You have phone, email, chat. Also, accounting fees. For IRA, accounting fees, $35, $50 for termination, $125 going on transfer fee, $50 activity fee, $100 for crypto administrative fee in the IRA. Okay. I also have a mobile app as well. All right. I'm trying to give you the information. Where to invest $1,000? Robinhood. Now, I do like Robinhood. Okay. Robinhood is a little bit different. Robinhood is one of those things that you stock, ETF, option, cryptocurrency can be traded free on Robinhood. So free is always in the budget. Free is always in the budget. Remember that free is always in the budget. While investors can find free stock and ETF trades in most brokers, Robinhood different because it's free. Even options trading is free. So that's anything free is good. Thousands of stocks. They have thousands of stocks to choose from. Fractional shares. Fractional shares mean that you can buy one share, you can buy half a share, you'll buy a tenth of a share, whatever amount of money they accept. And look at this, as little as $1. One George Washington. So you can buy Walmart with one George Washington and have a piece of Walmart in your portfolio, and it's not costing you a lot. See, I always say you can always invest, you can always save. You just have to find a tool to invest and to save in. But one of the things that I really want to say, we want to get this debt down first. Okay. But if that's all you got, you want to save $5, you want to save $10, you want to buy top $10, do it. Okay. Here it is. The cost of trading is 5. Here's the cost right here. This is their rating right here. 4 out of 5 stars for cost. Accounting trading 3 out of 5. Research 4.5 out of 5. Mobile rating 3.4 out of 5. Customer service been 5 out of 5. So that's a pretty good place that you can put your money at Robinhood. Okay. Here's another one by Robinhood. Zero balance again. stock trading is zero, option trading is zero, promotion, they give you free stock when you sign up, commission free ETFs, no transaction mutual fund, okay, security stocks, ETFs, options, cryptocurrencies, full service email. They got a chat box, 24/7 callback, accounting fee transfer $1,000, $100 out. So Robinhood is pretty good. You got 0, 0, 0. Everything is pretty much free. Okay. And I also have a Robinhood mobile app as well. So if you want to get one, I'm not recommending Robinhood. I'm just saying it's more freer. Free is always in the budget. Okay. You have to make that determination. Betterment. What is Betterment? Betterment helps you build and achieve what you want with your money. Okay. Grow your savings today through a high interest cash account and finance your future with automated investing. They would take your money directly out of your account and put it in invest. They have a cash reserve that's paying 4.35%. That's not bad, okay? 4.35% while your money is sitting there. And it's also insured up to $2 million. And if the joint account is insured up to $4 million for joint account. So Betterment is one of those things that you can put your money. It's a savings account and it's an investment account, a savings account and an investment account, both at the same time. And you choose where you want your money to go, okay? Here, where to put $1,000. Wealthfront, okay? Wealthfront. It's a little bit different. Come bear or bull market, our expert portfolios make it easy to stay diversified in the long run. So you're going to be diversified. They're going to spread your money out across different avenues of investment channels, okay? They also said they have an automated investment account that help you manage risk. Okay, they use robots to do this. What they call computer bots. I think what they call them, computer bots. That it's an automated system that takes your money, it pulls your money in, pulls your money out, and give you the maximized return. So you can take that $1,000 and you can make that portfolio make 18, 20%. Just off $1,000. So in 1 year, even more than that within 1 year. So if you got a return of 30% off of $1,000 in 1 year, you've done good because the bank's not paying that much. Okay, they're not paying that much. Here it is also. Earn 4.3% APR on your short-term cash. Buy stocks with zero commission. Zero commission means it's free. And diversify for the long run using automated investing. This is a good program, but you have to determine that for yourself, okay? I'm just showing you the options that they have here. Class automation investment account with risk of score 9. Watch their pre-tax investment grow at an average of 6.8% every year since we started. So every year since they started, their client has almost made 7% off of their money. 7%. So that is not bad at all. That is not bad at all. Here we go. Now let's talk about where to put this is stock. What is the dividend reinvestment program? Let me check my time. I got more time. Okay, it's a DRIP program. The DRIP is a dividend reinvestment program hereby where cash dividends are reinvested to purchase stock more in the company. And they pay you dividend. So what you do is I'm gonna use some examples later. Okay, use a technique called dollar cost averaging. Dollar cost, you buy the stock high, you buy the stock at $5, you buy the stock at $4.50, you buy the stock at $7, you buy the stock at $10, you buy the stock at $2, and that's called dollar cost averaging. So based on the average of the dollar, what the market is at the particular time they buy the stock, because the market's going up and going up and going down. So you average out, you take all those, what you bought at, all those 4 or 5 things we talk about, and you add them up by whatever the number is, and that's what you really paid for the stock. So if you buy one at $3, you buy one at $4, and you buy one at $5. The 3 and 4 is 7, plus 5 is 12. So 3 going to 12, you paid basically $4 for that stock on a dollar cost averaging. So that's how that kind of like work. Okay. Also, DRIPs help investors accumulate additional shares at low cost since there's no commission or brokerage fees. That's what you want. No commission or brokerage fees because your money goes to work for you. and you want to keep your money working for you. Okay. DRIP investment program. The company operates risk free because there's no broker to need to facilitate the sale. The dividend investment program, a DRIP. Now we can call it a DRIP, a DRIP, or DRP. They both are the same. Dividend reinvestment program or a dividend investment program. Okay. Also, that's what they call it. This is a deal that lets shareholders reinvest dividends in order to purchase full or partial shares of stock. I've had one for a long time, and I still got one or two right now. That drip program. That's how I started in the stock. I didn't know what I was doing in the stock. I wanted to get into Walmart, so I started buying Walmart at I think $25 a share. It went up to $30, and started when every month I would buy some until I got a nice portfolio of Walmart, and I ended up selling it later on down the line. The DRIP program are facilitated by a third-party transfer agent. It normally doesn't be facilitated by the company. The company has a third-party company that manages the program for them. Okay. And let's look at an example of a DRIP. Here's Walmart. Okay. Wally World, everybody. Wally World dividend reinvestment plan offers a below average holding for the vehicle for your Walmart investment, which is $20 account setup fee. That's not bad. $5 option investment fee. Okay. Switches the low cost of the brokers. Okay. The pros of it. The initial investment go through the plan. The concept, you gotta pay $5 setup fee and a $25 cash fee. Now, if the money coming directly out of your account, it's gonna be different. Okay, optional cash. Here are the fees. Right, the initial enrollment is $250. Minimum purchase is $50. Maximum purchase $150. This is the month, by the way. Account center fee $20. Automatic reinvestment fee is $1. If you have them taking it out of your account, they're only going to charge you $1 every time you do investment taken out of your account. If you see it in cash, they're going to charge you $5. What they're telling you is they don't want no cash. They want to take it out of your account. They prefer to take it out of your account. And the sales fee is $20. So you sell it at $25. It's going to be $20. And additional plan information, you go to walmart.com, okay, and look at that. But this is a way to put $1,000 if you just want to get started in stock and you want to be a little bit safe. Okay. Another example is Home Depot. I've had Home Depot too. And I still got Home Depot, some of the Home Depot stock. Home Depot dividend investment program is the middle of the road DRIP plan that allow for initial investment through the plan. However, the plan does not have account setup fees, so no account setup fees, no reinvestment fees. That's good, which may take maybe lower. Study now, which may make it more or less attractive holding vehicle compared to low-cost brokers such as ShareBuilder. Now, you can go on ShareBuilder, and ShareBuilder is a holding platform for the DRIP programs, okay? ShareBuilder and ComputerShare, if that's what they do, you can buy the DRIP program from them. Okay, the pros of the Walmart DRIP program allow initial investors to go through the plan. The cons is discount setup fee and dividend investment fee. Here you go. Enrollment in this, you got to have $500 enrolled. The minimum purchase is $50 a month. The maximum purchase is $250 a month. The account setup fee is $5. Automatic investment 5% up to $2.50. So whatever it is, 5% of your investment, they're only going to charge you $2.50. Optional cash is $2 up 5% up $2.50. Dividend reinvestment, same thing. When you have to sell it, they're gonna charge you $10 and there's no processing fee. So if you want to know about that, you can go to homedepot.com and look up the DRIP program. All right. Here's another way of investing $1,000. Look at my time. I still got one. This is called Nevada Real Estate Investment Trust. Now, this is dealing with real estate. It offers the U.S. resident the opportunity to invest in I don't know why I can't speak today. Diversified portfolio of multifamily assets. So rental properties and stuff like that. The pool investment, your money's gathered together. The pool investment, a number of investors, and combined to purchase property that are generating cash flow, immediate cash flow. That when you put your money in, you will automatically start making money. Earn dividend from multifamily portfolio. Okay. Also invest in developing properties, creating a 15% return. A 15% return. That is not bad. A fixed return, that's not bad. And you want to know more about that? Just look up the NV Real Estate Investment Trust. Okay. One thing I like about the trust is the amount of money that goes into the trust, 90% of that money have to go to the shareholders. 10% of that money goes into the management fees of the profit. So that's the one thing I like about the trust. All right, RAD, diversified investment, is also the real estate type trust deal to purchase real estate properties, real properties. They perform rehabs on these properties. They lease the properties out. They collect rent, and they distribute the income to shareholders. So these are based. They can do multi-level property. They can do single-family homes. They can do a lot of different things. So this is the part of the fix and flip program that have gone to the part of they gone big. This is the fix and flip program. That's basically what it is. They find a house, they fix the house up, either they rent it out or they can sell it, one or the other. See, but they normally rent theirs out. Here it is: offer investment department the opportunity to invest in a portfolio of properties, including farms, income producing farms. Not bad. So you have a cotton farm or soybean farm or turnip or whatever the case may be, whatever it is, corn. So pigs, cows, farming products, cocoa, whatever it is, avocados. Okay, and also cash flowing properties. Remember, it's cash flowing properties. I mean, the money is already coming in. Okay, they also invest in residential multifamily with substantial added value opportunities. What the added value opportunity mean is they buying it low and they're getting the cash flow, but then they come in and they reinvest into that particular property, put more money into it, and up the rent of the sale. Realty mogul. Realty mogul has been around for a long time. I've been knowing him for quite some time now. Has the institutional platform, I spell that word wrong, institutional quality deals that offer to members seeking to build wealth through commercial real estate. So there are commercial real estate. These are multifamily properties, stuff like that, but not single family properties. Get access to institutional quality multifamily offices, retail, and other commercial real estate deals through Realty Mobile. Okay, they are online as well, and they send out a lot of newsletter about all the program stuff they have. The platform allows members to build their own portfolio. So you decide and select what you want to put in your portfolio. Okay, they do have a certified investor side and a non-certified investor side. And I won't go into that right now, being certified investor, a non-investor. Okay, here it is. This is a quote for today. Dishonest money dwindles away, but whosoever gathers money little by little makes it grow. This is Proverbs 13 and 11. Dishonest money dwindles away. So you get it through dishonest means you're not going to have it very long. But if you allow your money to grow little by little, I made 2 pennies today. I made 3 pennies tomorrow. Now next day I made 7 cents. Oh, I made $1 today. Oh, I made it slow, little by little, gathering slow by slow. See, your portfolio is kind of like a drip in a bucket. You got a bucket down there and the faucet is leaking. Okay, it drip. It might take 5 days just to get a gallon of water into that bucket. But after 5 days, it's still a gallon of water and you didn't spill it. Okay. Now, if you turn the faucet on with the water that's in the matter of moment, the water goes in the bucket and it overflows and you might lose a lot of things. But if you do it little by little, and that's what the thing people don't understand. Investment is normally a long-term process. That's the reason why they want you to start early. They want you to start it. Let me tell you something. I started my children at I think it was like 12 or something like that, teaching them about investments and stuff like that, or teaching them about business. Or teaching them about business, they were still running around 6 and 7 years old when I was taking them to business meetings because I wanted them to learn. They was back there playing, cutting up, doing what kids normally do, but they were hearing and going to those particular meetings opened up your eyes. So You have to invest your money to make it grow. But you invest and you want to make sure that you look at your risk tolerance, where your money is going, what the company is doing, what reading, understanding their portfolio, reading, understanding how much money you're gonna get in, where to, how to invest. Okay, but make your money grow. That is the main thing. Pay your debt off, get out of debt, but invest. Your money should work longer than you, more than you. Okay. So there it is. Any questions or concerns? Any questions or concerns? Any
Yeah,
questions or concerns?
yes, I have a question, Mr.
Uh-huh.
Commando. Um, it it is so much information. What I do now, sir, I have my camera and I take pictures of each slide.
Okay.
Yeah, that just came to me. So I do that now. But the 10 things to know before investing, I think the last six. I was wondering if you can pull that slide back up and
Sure.
show the first five. Okay.
Sure. Just a second. Let me put that slide back.
Thank you.
Let's slide back down. I want you to get this information. Let me see.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
You're welcome. On just let me put that slide back up. The 10 things. Let me see. Here we go, right here. The second 10 things. You looking at that one?
Um,
That the
I,
one?
let me see. I think I need the first five.
You need the first
But
five.
I would
Okay.
like to. Mm-hmm. Let me see.
All right, let's do the first five again.
Still learning how to work this phone.
That's okay. It's all good.
Okay.
What about that? First five.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. Got it. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Are there any other questions, concerns, things
I
that
also
you
had a
like to ask?
question.
Mm-hmm.
So my question is, I know today we talked about investing, but my question is more on saving.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen, whenever I get paid, I get my check every 2 weeks. I've always seen how some people advise to kind of use 50, 60% of that to pay off anything that, car note, rent, or anything like that. And so I just wanted to know, and then the other probably save, and then another portion of that to, treat yourself or pay yourself, right? Um, so I just wanted to know, what do you recommend? What kind of split do you recommend to save, but then at the same time also paying any needs and paying yourself and your wants?
I'm
Hmm.
gonna tell you what a lot of the experts say, because that's
Hmm.
about 30 or 40 ways of doing this thing. Okay.
Yeah,
You have to do what's best for you. Okay. Now, there's a 50, there's a 50, 30, 20 split.
yes, I've heard
50%
that
goes
one.
to your bills, 30% go to your savings, and 10%, the 20% go to investing or something like that. I don't do mine that way. See, because I'm a disciplined investor. I'm disciplined. I do mine differently. Okay. God has
Okay.
blessed. There's also a 60 20 20. There's also a 30 30 30 30 40 something. It's at 40 30 whatever. It's so many of them out there. You look at them, but you have to look what works for you. Okay. First of all, what are your three main goals that you want to do with your money? You find that out first. I want my money to grow. I want my money to buy a house. I want my money to save for college education or retire. What are the three main goals of your money first? That's the first thing to know. And then you got to look at, what are your debts? What do you pay every month? That is why the spending plan is so important. Now you need to look at how much money you got coming in. Okay. Then you can determine which plan that you want. Now, for me, my plan is different. Okay. I use a 10, 10, 10, 70 plan. And let me tell you what that 10 is. Since I believe that, since God said, he said, pay me 10% of your earnings as tithes. So I'm a Christian, so I pay 10% to God. So if God got sense enough to say, give him 10%, and he gonna count as 100, I give myself 10%. Okay, so I get 10% of the emergency plan. So you gotta have emergency plan. Okay. Then I get 10% into stock, into purchasing, investments. Okay. Why I do that? Because I want my money to grow. Okay. Now I got 70% for my bills. Now, I'm disciplined now. So if my bills only come up to 50%, I got 20% left. Okay. I can take that 20% and go to emergency fund and buy more stock, or I can treat myself too. Okay. But don't treat yourself with all the 20%. Your 20% could be $2,000. You see what I'm saying? Depending on what your salary is. Okay. So you don't spend $20,000 on yourself. But some people like to treat themselves every time I got to go buy me this nice big, whatever it is. I got to spend $150 on me every time I get paid. You don't have to do that. You're going to find out later on in life that investing your money to make it grow is a whole lot better than spending it, because everybody wants your money. The banks want it. The real estate company want it. The car owners want it. Everybody, the mortgage company want it. The furniture company want it. Everybody wants your money. It is your ordeal to keep your money in your pocket to make it work for you. You got to figure out whatever system that you put in place that works for you, because everybody's financials are different. You may have 3 cars, 5 kids, and been divorced. Somebody else might have no car, no kids, and taking the bus. You understand what I'm saying? So their finances is going to be a whole lot different. You just started your job. Somebody's been in a job for 10 years. Oh, girl, do this, do this, do that. Well, you might not be able to do what they can do right now because their salaries might be higher than yours. So therefore, what I say, your goals, the amount of money, your debts, the amount of money are coming in. When you put all 3 of those together, you can determine what formula that you want. Well, I'm gonna take this amount of money and do this. Take my that you can create your own formula, or you can do what the experts say. But I never believe in a cookie cutter program when it comes down to finances. There's never. Don't give me just a stamp. Everybody making gingerbread cookies. I don't believe in that. But when it comes down to finance, because I could have $20 million in debt. You can have $2 in debt. You're gonna step up the cookie. No, and that's not right. Because you have to look at the personal, what you want in life, what you're going to do, what your goals are, how much money you're making, how much money you're spending, you stuff like that. What kind of lifestyle you want to live? Are you happy living in an apartment lifestyle? Or are you happy to buying a nice house? See, you got to look at all of those. That's why I say your goals are very important. Once you get them goals down, you want to find out, you know how much money coming in, know how much money going out, then you can determine your spending plan. Okay? Because as long as you're goal oriented, you're going someplace. People who don't have goals are doing what you call a groundhog day. Whatever comes, whatever goes, whatever do, whatever, that's what they do. So it's better to shoot to all a goal is saying, I got my aerodrome back, my aerodrome back, and I got a target I'm shooting to. I'm not going this way because that ain't where my target is at. My target is here. So I'm shooting toward that target. It's not up there, it's here. It's not over there, it's here. So when you have a goal, you shoot towards a certain target that you're going to, because that's where you're going. And all these other interferences, like, girl, let's go to this party in Vegas. You got $800. Let's go. Well, I got the plane ticket. See, you might not be able to go to that party because they might have their finance may be more than yours or less than yours. Then again, don't try to impress anybody. Impress yourself. Okay. Then don't care what people think about if you missed a party. Hey, they have more than one. They were partying before you were born. If you die today, they're gonna be partying tomorrow. So that's how you have to look at it. So you can keep your money to make your money work for you. Because as you get older, you're not gonna want to work. I promise you, you're not going to want to work. You want to sit down and enjoy your life with your kids, grandkids, or whatever you have. Okay, whatever you like to do. If you like to paint in the forest, you go out in the forest and paint. Whatever your desire is, you're gonna want to do that. You're not gonna want to be 70 on the job unless that's what you want to do. Okay, but you don't want to have to work. You want to work because you want to work. So you can figure that plan out, whatever you decide, however you want to do it, and then it'll work for you. Because, like I said, everybody's finances is different. Okay.
Right.
Did I answer
Thank
your
you.
question?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
Thank you
good.
so much.
Good, good, good. And make sure though, make sure one thing it is you keep that debt down, especially on credit cards. You keep the debt down. Now you have to have credit cards because you have to build up interest. You have to build up. You have to have credit because you have to build up your credit score and your credit report. You have to have that. Okay, but you can buy something and pay it off at the same time. You buy it on credit. You wait whatever the 2 or 3 days, 5 days, pay it off. You don't have to wait till the due date to pay it off. You got the money. Don't buy the stuff on credit and spend the money in the bank too, because now you're in debt. If you're gonna buy on credit, leave the money in the bank every Friday. Every Friday, you know, hey, I spent $300 a week. I'm gonna pay $300 over there, and then get you a credit card. They give you cash back, give you points, or give you airline miles. So you can use the credit card companies like they're using you. Pay them off before they charge you interest. And that's how you build your credit. And that's how you take fabulous vacations on them.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, everybody. Is there any other questions today?
Yes, yes, Commando.
Yes, sir.
This is Mr. Bowie.
Yes. You stop, sir, Mr. Bowie?
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. I can hear you have a question, sir?
I was,
So you're going in and out. I can't hear you.
I said, how do I freeze my account?
Can
you hear me?
I'm assuming that you're talking about your credit report.
Yes, my credit report.
All right. I'm gonna do a series on that too, but I'm gonna tell you how to do it right now. You can go to Experian.com, Equifax.com, TransUnion.com, Vanguard.com, and request a credit freeze. Okay. You'll go to all the 3 credit bureaus and request a credit freeze.
Right.
I did that the other day, so I know how to do it. Okay. Now, there's some other ones that you want to freeze too, because these ones who report to your credit bureau, I'm gonna give you some names of them because I'm gonna teach on this later. You need to go to Nexus, Lexus, Nexus, Lexus, Nexus, NEXIS. I mean LEX, NEXIS, Nexus, Lexus. That's one. Sage Stream, SAGESTREAM, Sage Stream. You go to Core Logic, CORLOGIC, Core Logic, and all these are .com. CORLOGIC. Okay, go to CORLOGIC. Innovative, INNOVIS. INNOVIS. The next one is Trust Factor. Excuse me. Factor Trust. FACTOR.
Faster.
Factor. FACTOR.
Factor.
Trust. TRUST.
Factor Trust.
Yeah, Factor Trust. I got 2 more. It's Clarity's, CALITY Services. CLARITY Services. And go to Microbill. Yeah, MICROBILE. You put a lock on them accounts, can't nobody get in your account, not even the credit bureaus.
Okay.
All right. The second one that I gave you, those are the data providers. They provide data to the credit reporting agency. So when you say something is wrong with your credit report, they send a request out to those data agency. The data agent pull up the information, send it back to them. Oh, yeah, it's yours because the data agent says it's yours. Okay. The credit bureau does not collect data itself. It purchases data from those agencies. That's why those other agencies that I just gave you are in business, because they can go to the courtrooms, all these other kind of stuff that's not supposed to be on your credit, and they sell that data to the 3 big credit bureaus. So all of this stuff is illegal. And if you stay tuned with me, Mr. Bauer, I'm gonna teach you about that in about a couple of weeks. This stuff they're doing by credit stuffing is illegal, because you have to give them a signature. Or give them a letter saying you can put this on my credit. Give them authorization. Okay, so we're gonna talk about that a little bit later. I let the cat out the bag a little bit, but those of you who want to do that, hey,
we'll talk about it though, because I'm sure gonna be in tune.
Okay, sir. Okay, stay with me, sir. Stay with me. You stay with me, and I promise I teach as much as I know. All right.
All right.
Any other questions? It's about 11:11. The credit commander is over his time. There ain't any other questions, but I will stay and answer any other questions.
Okay, I'm sorry. This is Shannon. So we have to go to the credit bureau first, like Experian, and put the lock on it first before we go to the.
Either one, ma'am. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Oh,
it don't matter. Just call them. Just call them all and tell them you want to put you can go online and you can send a letter in to them. Because a lot of times, some of them are going to ask you to go online. They're going to ask you to fill out the application, little small, pay that who you are, blah, 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 your name, Jane, and stuff like that. But they want your signature, right? Once you get your signature, some of them ask you, give them a copy of your license, give them a copy of your telephone, not telephone bill, light bill, utility bill, and permit, okay? Social Security card. Once you get that sent in, then they put a credit freeze on it. What they'll do then is, I know I'm talking kind of fast, what they would do is they will send a letter within 7 to 10 days back to your house with a code on it. That code is 5, 6, 7-digit code. So the only way to unfreeze it is that you got to call them back and give them the code, and they'll unfreeze it.
Okay.
So either one of them, just call them and tell them you want to put a credit bureau, or if you have a computer, it's better, because that way you have with the documentation stating that you actually did that. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Stay tuned with me. If you stay tuned with me, ma'am, I'm gonna show you how to remove negative items off your credit report easily. Just stay tuned.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we're gonna show you how to do it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Is there any more questions? If not, we are out of here. I thank you for an opportunity to come into your home and to share with you some financial literacy. Please, by all means, the stuff that I'm giving you works. It works because it works for me. And if it works for me, it'll work for you. What you have to do is utilize the stuff that I'm giving you. That's it. I don't care what your age is. I don't care what your credit score is. I don't care how long you've been in jail, not out of jail. I don't care about none of that. If you started using the techniques that I'm giving you, you're going to be financially astute, and your credit report is going to increase positively. Okay? You'll be able to get the money that you need to do the things that you want to do. Okay, get your kids into the best school. You live in a better neighborhood. You drive the better car. You have a better banking account. You have a diversified investments. All of those particular things we're talking about. If you start early, start small, but start now. The Credit Commando is out. Have a great and wonderful day. Bye, y'all.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.